Good morning, or evening, or afternoon, where you are, depending on when you watch the video as well. And today I want to talk about, I want to say, this video was not planned. I was playing the public test to see what the changes were in operations, because if you don't know yet, they're trying to change operations now, and I don't mind, because, well, if you don't know operations, it can be a little bit still. It's not a bad thing, it just means that it's going to be still, but sometimes you just think, I've seen it enough. Excuse me. Well, so what I did with this operation was, in this public test, change the lineup. And I have a few screenshots. I do not have footage, because I didn't technically, well, I didn't, not technically, I did not record the public test. And I tried to reload some replays, but it doesn't work. So you gotta do it with the live footage from the live server. I did that morning. This is my footage from a few days ago. Now, what is to change? What did I change? Well, I have a few screenshots I'm gonna put in the video as well. But basically, you will fight all the ships. If you know Aegis, you know where you have to escort the scores, the Akulov, the Captain Akulov, Commander Akulov, I should say. And one of the changes is, you know, if you get the starting ships that you fight off, that's the Yoshino, Azuma, sometimes a destroyer or an battleship. Yeah, it changed. You're now facing Zao's, Musashi, and another destroyer. It can be Yamagiri, but Yamagiri is not really changed in that way, because Yamagiri is also in all operations. But the fleet that tried to intercept you, not the escort fleet, but it tried that fleet that intercepts you from the northwest. There's a Musashi in there, or sometimes two Musashis. A Azuma and a Yoshino, or Zao, hasn't really changed, but if you fight the last battle, if you try to escort the Liberty ships, yeah, you will fight two Shikishimas. And the Yamato. Yeah, that's not normal. And there's other stuff as well, like you're facing Hayatis. If you play Raptor Rescue, the first aircraft carrier is the Hakuryu, second aircraft carrier is the Shinano, and Hayati will spawn with the Kitakaze. You will fight Musashis, Shikuma 2 sometimes spawns, the Shikuma, that's cruiser. That was special. Or Zal will spawn there, and then you fight the Setsuma and Zal, and there's a lot of shit things. Oh yeah, and Yamato can spawn with the Takahashi, depending on the destination. I have screenshots of that as well. I did not get I did 8 operations, but I got 5 Raptor rescues and 3 Aegis, so I did not see don't know much about the other operations, but I did see I did watch some screenshots from other people. And if you play Ultimate Frontier, then you're fighting Puerto Ricos and Tulsa and Vermont. So, and that's not normal either. So that's really a lot of change in the lineup. Now you can say, yeah, but Ifri, is that gonna change the videos you made with the premiums and the tech trees? No. No. Anat can still kill a Musashi. And Yatago of my most, well, not most, but the Atago was one of the cruisers I did the most damage on. The Smolensk is one I did the most damage on in Operation with flagships, but since that's what was temporary and not, that was temporary, I will put a screenshot on there from the damage that I did on the Atago and the Smolensk. But Operation with flagships was temporary, so I counted Atago. Yeah, I did the most damage. And yeah, they're still very competent in operations. It's not because that you're fighting Shikishima that Atago suddenly is not good anymore. No, it's still good. The Lion is still good. Conqueror Line is still good. The aircraft carriers are still good. Submarines are still good. You know, that doesn't change. But you have to maybe adjust how you play them a little bit. You know, you have to adjust to the play style, because if you play Prince Eugen, also one of my good ships I play on my alternate account. I have 4 accounts, no 5 accounts, I should say. No, 4. I have 1 in Europe and 1 in North America and 3 in Europe. Well, I really can't talk today. But now I have 3 in Europe and 1 in North America. And in North America, I just unlocked the Kohlberg. I'm not far, but I have the Massachusetts, I have the Poltava, the Leipzig, and the Tier 8 aircraft carrier implaceable on there. So I have a few things unlocked, but and I have the Ismail, Russian Tier 6 Russian battleship, but and the Bajani, the Tier 6 Russian cruiser I have there as well. But no, and that's on my alternate account I really play with. I have the Prince Eugen as well in Europe, one of my alternate accounts, and that's still very good. That's still a very good ship too in operations. Mainz is still very good. I prefer Prince Eugen. But that's a personal thing, not a thing that I would say Mainz is bad. No, Mainz is very good. Prince Eugen just has the heel, you know, and so one better armor than the Mainz. So there's that. But no, so I don't know what happened, what changed to the other operations, because I didn't play them. I have not and didn't want to look any further than the screenshot that I saw. But yes, I have some screenshots and I will upload them. And that's it. So it's not going to change. And if you want to try the blue, if you want to try the public test, you can till tomorrow. After tomorrow, you cannot anymore. In November 11, it will close, but only the first round. So round 2 will go up soon after, and then you can try for your own if you want to. I'd say give it a shot, because you know you can try ships that I don't mention. Maybe you want to try an Annapolis or a Piemonte or a Patrie in operations. You can, you know, in public tests, no harm, no foul, right? That's it for the video. I didn't have to say much about it, but it was a fun experiment to see how operations changed. And yeah, a few times we actually lost an operation because it was just, I'm not used to fighting two Shikushimas and the Yamato, right? And I'm not used to fighting Musashi in a Yamato in Operative Rescue. So it was all a bit different, to say the least. It was still very fun though. It wasn't bad. It was still very fun to play. And I hope they keep the change. I hope they're not gonna change things too much from the operation. I mean, I want a different lineup, but people are already asking that they get the buffs for the new lineup should get buffs from the operation flagships. I hope they don't get that, because if you fight two Shikishimas and a Yamato, and they have the buffs. Yeah, well, there's not much you're gonna do about it. There's not a lot you can you can do if they get the buff where they heal or they do more damage. No, I hope they don't get that. Truly. What else can I talk about before I'm gonna end the video? Well, there was also that the Raptor does still have the same HP, so the HP from the Raptor is not changed depending on what tier you play. And yes, do keep in mind that if you never faced a Shinano before, or you don't have Shinano, and if you get to play her, get to fight against her in a public test in operation, she has AP skip bomber, so watch out for that. She can easily citadel you. So that's a lot of fun. Yeah, there is. It was a fun experiment, to say the least. Yeah, that's it for the video. I should say there's nothing much I can talk about. I think I want to talk about Operation with the changes, and I did. So yeah. Oh yeah, before I go, I can say that Wednesday I'm gonna do the live stream where I play submarines in operations. And people would say that submarine operations are not really good, or it sucks to see. Yeah, well, it depends on the people, on the person who plays the submarine, right? I'm very good at submarine operations. You know, at least I don't think I suck at it. So that's going to be happening Wednesday, and then the video about aircraft carriers and operations, that will happen Friday or Thursday, depending on my schedule. That really depends on my schedule, because there is just a lot of things I want to do still, and I'm playing right now on North America as well, again a little bit, not much, but I am playing a little bit on there to get to the Tier 8 German cruiser, German battleship, and the Russian Tier 8 battleship and cruisers. Yeah, and if you are wondering, I'm not going for the Manteuffel or the Panzer David line. No, I'm going for the Hindenburg line again, because you know me, I like my Hindenburg. Panzer David is good, it's not bad, but I prefer the Hindenburg. So well, that is all going on in North America. I might make a video on North America, but I might not make a video on North America, because, well, the thing is, I have only 30 or 40 ships in North America, and on Europe, on this account, in my main account that you see right now, Iphigenia is my main account, and that's where I have 474 ships in the harbor. So I just really like this account. My alt account, I have two more alt accounts on Europe, where I talked about Athaki and another one. Athaki has Yamato, Bismarck unlocked, and the other one as well. So, but I'm not playing on there very much, so that's the video for today, and I'll see you guys next time.